Currently, there's a cap on damages that BP would be expected to pay. It's about $75 million. There's legislation that Bill Nelson sponsored to increase that level to $10 billion. The oil companies say that would put them out of business.
10 million or 10 billion?
10 billion. Is that something you would be supportive of, is increasing that cap on the liability for environmental damage?
No.
And why is that?
This company has relied, this entire industry has relied on assurances provided by law. Now, had that cap not been in place, then we would be facing a completely different question. But you have a set of settled expectations that you give to a business when it decides to make the investment in this. Our country benefits from this type of activity, and it allows us to produce more oil and allows more of our petrodollars to remain right here in the United States. They've relied on that. To take that away, I think, would be a mistake.
Does that leave taxpayers on the hook for part of the damage?
Well, yeah, it probably does. And the government can look at that and say, look, we put this damages cap in place, so we understood what that meant.
Isn't that equivalent to a bailout?
I don't think that's equivalent to a bailout. I think that's the government saying that there are some things that it's going to, if you look at the Outer Continental Shelf, it's something over which the United States has jurisdiction. And the United States wants to clean that up, then it's free to do so. There's nothing in that liability cap that requires the federal government to do it. Well, I'm not sure that necessarily means the taxpayers will end up paying the bill. It may be that industry generally will contribute to it. In fact, I would expect that other people involved in offshore drilling would have a part in the cleanup because they would want to, because they would want to show that this can be done safely and that when disasters do happen, it can be cleaned up.